Narrator. And there was a certain man of Zorah, of the family of the Danites, whose name was Manoah, and his wife was barren, and bare not. Judges 13:2. Angel of the Lord. Behold now, thou art barren, and bearest not, but thou shalt conceive, and bear a son. Now therefore beware, I pray thee, and drink not wine nor strong drink, and eat not any unclean thing. For lo, thou shalt conceive, and bear a son, and no razor shall come on his head. For the child shall be a Nazarite unto God from the womb, and he shall begin to deliver Israel out of the hand of the Philistines. Judges 13:3-5. Narrator. And the woman bare a son, and called his name Samson. And the child grew, and the Lord blessed him. And the Spirit of the Lord began to move him at times in the camp of Dan, between Zorah and Eshtaol. Judges 13:24-25. Samson. I saw a woman in Timnath of the daughters of the Philistines, now therefore get her for me to wife. Manoah. Is there never a woman among the daughters of thy brethren, or among all my people, that thou goest to take a wife of the uncircumcised Philistines? Samson. Get her for me, for she pleaseth me well. Judges 14:2-3. Narrator. Then went Samson down, and his father and his mother, to Timnath, and came to the vineyards of Timnath. And behold, a young lion roared against him. And the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him, and he rent him as he would have rent a kid. Judges 14:5-6. Narrator. And he judged Israel in the days of the Philistines 20 years. Judges 15:20. Delilah. Tell me, I pray thee, wherein thy great strength lieth, and wherewith thou mightest be bound to afflict thee. Samson. If they bind me with 7 green withs that were never dried, then shall I be weak, and be as another man. Narrator. Now there were men lying in wait, abiding with her in the chamber, and she said unto him, Delilah, the Philistines be upon thee, Samson. Narrator. And he brake the withs, as a thread of tow is broken when it toucheth the fire. Judges 16:6. Delilah. Behold, thou hast mocked me, and told me lies. Tell me now, I pray thee, wherewith thou mightest be bound. Samson. If they bind me fast with new ropes that never were occupied, then shall I be weak, and be as another man. Delilah. The Philistines be upon thee, Samson. Narrator. And he brake them from off his arms like a thread. Judges 16:10-12. Delilah. How canst thou say, I love thee, when thine heart is not with me? Thou hast mocked me these 3 times. Narrator. And it came to pass, when she pressed him daily with her words, and urged him so that his soul was vexed unto death. Samson. There hath not come a razor upon mine head, for I have been a Nazarite unto God from my mother's womb. If I be shaven, then my strength will go from me, and I shall become weak, and be like any other man. Judges 16:15-17. Narrator. And she made him sleep upon her knees, and she called for a man, and she caused him to shave off the 7 locks of his head. And she said, Delilah, the Philistines be upon thee, Samson. Narrator. And he awoke out of his sleep, and said, Samson, I will go out as at other times before, and shake myself. Narrator. And he wist not that the Lord was departed from him. But the Philistines took him, and put out his eyes, and brought him down to Gaza. Judges 16:19-21. Samson in prayer. O Lord God, remember me, I pray thee, and strengthen me, I pray thee, only this once, O God, that I may be at once avenged of the Philistines for my 2 eyes. Judges 16:28. Narrator. And Samson took hold of the 2 middle pillars upon which the house stood. And Samson said, Samson, let me die with the Philistines. Narrator. And he bowed himself with all his might. And the house fell upon the lords, and upon all the people that were therein. So the dead which he slew at his death were more than they which he slew in his life. Judges 16:30. Narrator. Samson was a man anointed from the womb, empowered by the Spirit of the Lord. Though brought low by his weakness, he found strength once more in his final prayer. A judge of Israel, remembered for both his fall and his faith.